Yeah, are we there? Hello, guys. Welcome to the Ratel Movement game show for today. And we are live right now. How have you guys been doing? I know it's been an amazing week for some of you. I want to see you guys right on the comment section. Hop in. I'm trying to share the live right now, so please bear with me. Mm, okay, this should be the link. And what do we do next? Let's take it to um, right here. Okay, we got this. I just do this. All right. So what's been going on, people? Talk to me. A lot of people will be joining us on. Hold on a little bit. For those that will be joining us on Instagram, hold on. All right, people. I don't know if you guys are joining us on Facebook. You've got to be able to call the number. Sorry. So hello. I can't see that you guys on Instagram, but you can call the number. The number to call for the show 080 Here we are kicking on. Hope you guys can hear me clearly. How's the week been for all of you? Series of events have been happening this week alone, and we'll do some recap on them. I did make a video earlier on the stores that have been making the airwaves. So while we're waiting to get started, 08027652817 is the number to call. And this is the Ratel Moment. This is an answer and win game show. So if you think you know much about the Ratel Moment, answer the question, and boom, you win some cash prize. That's good, right? So what do you know about VDM? What do you know about the Ratel movement? What do you know about the things that have been surrounding the Ratel movement? Talk to me. Talk to Don Carlotti. I got you. I got you. All right. So while we're waiting for the calls to start coming in, maybe people don't. Maybe people just want to talk today. So let me keep you guys entertained. Is it entertainment? No, I think I'm giving you reality gists. It's not entertainment at this point. It's reality gists. So there is a problem with old Nollywood, and that is why uh, the people who, or let's say the actresses who were the foreigners before this new school actress or actors came around, they had the greedy ones. They had the greedy ones. Oh, sorry. I think I had my just 1 minute. I got to put this on. This has to be on. Even the feel I need. This is the feel I need. All right. So, um, we've been hearing this whole week about the issue of the actress named Doris Ogala and all the things that had transpired between her and a certain popular man of God, or should I say, God of man. It's funny how the old Nollywood, like I was saying, I'm not trying to make excuses for them, but the industry was still at a stage where it's an investment stage. Let me put it that way. The return on investment had not really been commensurate to what people had put in. So a lot of people were either making losses or they were just doing it for the passion. And some of these greedy actresses, uh, they wanted to keep afloat, and what they had to do was to key into the two industries that was booming in Nigeria. And what are those two industries? If you watch my video, I think I dropped it on IG. The two industries that are booming in Nigeria are the religious industry, that is the churches, and the political industry, that is people in government. So these two industries, they were funding the lifestyles of most of these actresses. Because look at every story you've heard about this actress or what they are doing with somebody. It's either a man of God, a rich one, or a politician. All the scandals has been about that, you know. And as it's sad to say that not every actress is like that. I mean, I'm even talking from the old days. Not every one of them was like that. Some of them managed to do what they are doing without having to, open their pants for them to meet up to standard or whatever. There's a whole lot of fake life out there for most of these actresses, and it is sad because they are causing. They are making a lot of young people who want to come into this profession feel like this is not a place they should be, and it's not so. The creative industry is so big; it's more than just the act. There is animations. There are so many things that young girls, young boys could get into in the creative space that even doesn't have anything to do with acting, and this can, make people want to back off from a wonderful industry that has been the hallmark of Nigeria's global presence. If we want to talk about something that has spoken good about Nigeria in the last 2 decades or a decade, it's Nollywood. It's not easy to be about the second when it comes in terms of quantity. And if you look at our film productions, they've also improved, immensely. So therefore, we must give Nollywood the hand that the applause that it deserves. But a lot of these actresses of the old order, they need to look into themselves and say, look, we can do better. The time has changed. There are a lot of new school actresses and actors who are doing well. Okay, now social media came, technology came, and the gatekeepers of Nollywood were taken away. So it's not that tough. Normally, if you did a movie or a content, you had to go through a marketer for DVDs, or you had to go through maybe one of these cable TVs, African Magic. It was tough. But right now, from the comfort of your home, you can directly deal with YouTube. Look at what this new school producers are doing. Look at the likes of Sonia Uche. Omoni Oboli, okay, she's old school, but she's doing great. Ruth Kadiri, Papa Rex, Morrison, Uche Muna. There's a whole lot of people doing well with their YouTube channels. And look at the views. It won't take you a minute to know that these people are getting paid. Of course, they're getting paid. So at this time, at this point, I don't think someone in that category would want to lower their standard by sleeping with a pastor or a politician to be able to meet their needs or stay afloat. So it's the old way of doing things which we didn't like. So we should not be bragging about it. It's very disdainful and disgraceful seeing someone like Doris Gala come online and talking about this without shame, saying she's trying to liberate herself. Is this the way to liberate yourself? And you're calling everybody, this one did this one did that. You only are doing this stuff because somebody left you. Somebody left you. And somebody left you. You have also left people too. You came out and lied that, oh, you were married to a man that you did not love. My God. Only for the man's sister to come online and said you were just one side hen that forced herself onto this young man. And when I saw the man, good looking man, you forced yourself because of competition from one of your other actresses. And then when I even heard all the things that happened during the what I call it, during the wedding, oh my goodness God, you will not see your in-laws, you will not go to, in fact, from the very first day your guy don't dey suffer. When you fuck up this the husband Kingsley Anyanwu, man, you don't do that. I know sometimes it might not be easy because most of these ladies, they go around using charms. They go around, they're being fetish, but come on. Thank God for you anyway that you got yourself out of this mess, because it's so painful to be in a place where you're not loved and where you're just being used. You were being used. Somebody was using you to, I don't know, to the point where she didn't want to be pregnant for you. Come on. That's wickedness. That's witchcraft. Daylight witchcraft. So therefore, whatever is coming to you right now, it's your karma. Karma comes real quick. It doesn't wait these days. You've destroyed homes. We heard that somebody even removed twins allegedly. So why are you crying foul right now that the man of God is even getting married? And I'm not even saying I'm supporting the man of God, because it's so disdainful. At every point and time, you must hear one man of God, and this man's name does not go out of the list. You must hear Jeremiah. Why? Oh, of course, I'm a Ratel. This is Ratel Movement. You understand? And we know that very dark man have had issues with Pastor Jeremiah for a very long time. And then when this issue came out, and all of a sudden we see Jeremiah's name again. Come on. So you people were in some sort of racketeering. Okay, this pastor will do this one, this pastor will get this one pregnant, this pastor will do this one will cover it with a haba, haba. And first of all these papas, I think that name should be banned, because it's this papa thing that has made a lot of you have no regard for who is your husband. You have no regard for your boyfriend or the man in your life. The first papa in your life should be your husband. The first pastor in your life should be your husband. But when you have taken or delegated your husband to just an ordinary husband, then you have a papa that you revere, that name should be banned. You can call another person papa. If I see someone like Papa Debu, they are older, they are old not to be your father. But you cannot be calling your mates or somebody who is just maybe a couple years older than you papa, just because what they stand on the pulpit. In the pulpit doing what? Preaching the word of God in the daytime and at night, and when they are not being seen around all the actresses. The same thing they preach about, they do it covertly. That's not Christianity. So first of all, those people, they will have their judgments. Of course, even the Bible said that in the last days there will be so many of them, and many will come up to me that day and say, Lord, Lord, did we not do wonderful works in your name? Did we not prophesy in your name? And of course, these men of God who are doing these things with these women, most of them do wonderful works. They are givers, they do a whole lot. But what did the Lord say? I will confess to you, I know you not, get out of me. You workers of what? Iniquity. Workers of what? Lawlessness. So therefore, all you men of God or God of men who have enabled this, your own time is coming. But you who are the actresses who have also taken part in this, you must meet your Waterloo, because you left your own man and you went and met a man of God. You didn't even end there. You were still with other people, politicians. Come on, how were you guys raised? What kind of survivor? What kind of? It's sad. It's just so sad. Just so sad. The filth that had been in this industry. But we thank God that a whole lot of younger girls, they know better now, and they're not going to follow your footsteps. You are not role models for them to follow. You have disgraced yourself. You are pariahs, personal non grata is what to category. How will I say it now? That's the category we put you. Just acting like bandits, hoodlums, rogues. And even in all of this, there is still no shame. You are still coming out. The wife they want to marry now. Did you know what happened? They got her pregnant, so they are forcing her to marry. Who asked you? Since you are not the CID, everything you've done is just, it shows somebody who is desperate. At this point in time, I'm not even supporting the pastor, but if the pastor had not been able to stay with you, your ex could not stay with you, can't be pointing fingers here. Four fingers were pointing back at you. This is one finger. What is the rest three doing to me? They're pointing back at me. You have a character flaw, allegedly, which is it's not calm, not seeking peace, not malleable, not meek, and it has shown. You failed your generation of young girls. You failed them. I tell you boldly, you failed them. You failed them. Now I can remember. And now I can understand why you were quick in being the one spearheading when Regina was trying to get out of Ned. I understand. This is a profession you understand fully well. You have a PhD in it. I understand. Anyways, I want to encourage young people. Um, there is no harm in being in this industry called Nollywood. It's a safe space. It's a system where you can harness the arts, and just because there are a few bad eggs who've in the past shown some um, characters that are not worthy of the profession doesn't mean that it is not still a very noble profession. It is. So still pursue your dream. Okay, the industry is getting better by the day. Don't look to the failed examples of the kind of people I've just highlighted. Look to other ones who are doing well and who are not in the business of selling their bodies or frolicking around politicians and and men of God for sustenance. No, you can do your thing and you can make your money and you can, you can live a decent life. I think greed is the most important thing that needs to be um, taken away. Once you've been able to conquer greed, just like Very Dark Man says, you find out that you've been able to, conquer the world. Okay, so that is the issue with the Nollywood saga of that actress who came out ranting about what has been done to her. I was just thinking about King Solomon. When the two women in the story came that they had lost a child, and Solomon said, "Okay, how do we know who is the mother? This one says it's my child. This one says it's my child." Solomon said, "Okay, as a wise king, divide this. He knows how to be divided. Rather, the real mother would let go so that that child can live. The one that was not the mother went ahead and said, yes, let the child be divided. It's definitely not her child. Let the child be divided." Solomon gave the child to the other one. You see. So, in this case, with all the rantings, it's not your rant is not because you want to be with the man. You are saying, oh, they got the girl pregnant, they did this, they did that, that. It is because you don't want to be with the man. Let who wants to be with the man be with the man. If you wanted to be with that person, you would have calmly, let it go. But you are like that second woman. Let everything scatter. Let everything scatter. So no. Whoa. Okay, so what's going on today? Nobody has called, and it seems everybody is preparing for Christmas. Or are they not seeing the link yet? Or did I not share? In any case, I'm just having a swell time today. And tomorrow we are having Ratel's Alimo Shaw outreach. So we tag these acts of giving. Okay, and what we want to do is want to go out there. We want to um, if you are watching on Instagram, sorry, if you are watching me on Instagram, please, the number to call is 08027652817. But you can also, let me put the number right on YouTube. So you can go to YouTube at Ratel Media Network, and let me put the number there so you can call in and win some cash. If you don't win the cash, trust me, I'm going to use that cash to take some munkwabi and some catfish. If you do not win that cash, I'm going to get some $10 Friday. So you better call in so you can get that cash. So where was I again? So I was talking about the stuff that happened with the actress, and that's that for that. So first of all, men of God, you can do better, please. Okay, you cannot keep disgracing the body of Christ like this. Secondly, actresses, you don't need any man to be successful. You don't need any man to be successful. Most of these problems with the actresses, you can never see it with the actors. Very rare. It's with the actresses. Okay. Now, what other thing happened during the week? Yeah, we saw Davido attended the live stream of Kata Efi. I'm not really a fan of Kata Efi. Yes, he's from Delta State where I'm from, but I'm not really a big fan. But I mean, he's moving on. He's getting his stuff done, and what would I say? Thank you to Davido for showing up and uplifting him. I pray he has the kind of heart you have to be humble enough even in greatness. Davido, you are an epitome of greatness. You are the price. You understand? You are humility exemplified. You've shown it. Okay, you were born with a golden spoon, and yet you don't segregate yourself from people. You rise, you rise all the time because you know why you lift others up. Okay, you are the perfect example and definition of we rise by lifting others. Thank you so much, Davido. Your name will be remembered in the history books in Nigeria because you are something else. You know, I mean, money brings a lot of laziness. Trust me. I men's kids, you understand, become broke. You understand because they see no reason to work. But you are somebody whose dad is a billionaire. You put in so much work and effort, and you keep on pulling people up. Okay, some might say, "Oh, it's clout, it's this." I'd rather have that kind of clout. If that is what you define as clout, then so be it. I want to be a clout chaser like Davido because Davido has done so much. Davido doesn't have to know you before he can turn your life around. And see what he did for Qatar Ife the other day. Okay, his subscriptions increased. You know, man. Thank you, Davido. Thank you. And this is my message to you, and especially to you, Ratels. You know, I'm always representing the Ratel family. Please, please, wherever you are, try and lift people up. Try and lift people up. A great friend, mentor of mine, Christian Phillips, used to say, "You cannot help people become millionaires. You cannot help people become millionaires and stay a millionaire." Hear that. You cannot help people climb to the levels where they become millionaires. Lots of them. You are going to stay, you are going to become a billionaire. Once you help people become millionaires, what happens to you in the process is that you become a billionaire. So see how you can lift people up, see how you can rise them up. Like I was trying to say, we are going for our act of giving outreach tomorrow, Alimo Shora tells, and we want to deal with the road transport workers and also people, commuters. So our goal is to send some message to the general populace that look, we should still have some level of humanity and decency. So what we want to do is get to the bus stops. Those people who are going to Oshodi or a cartoon or whatever, when the bus is filled up, we pay their T fares. Then also for the bus conductors who want to emphasize um, hygiene. We want to emphasize hygiene so that at least they should look clean for for the passengers. You know, most times their mouth, their body smell, the odor can be so embarrassing, you know, and they should also help to let commuters know that, so look, don't throw things out of the window, you know, keep anything you have to throw it in the car. Let them take charge of trash in the car, but not throwing things. We should not litter Nigeria. And that is why tomorrow we will be giving to those conductors, after paying the bus fares, we will be giving them a free body deodorant, or let's say a perfume. I've got a sample here that will be given to these guys who can see this here. This is sugar. Sugar now. I do not have that for you guys. So sugar. You know, it took us. We needed to get something that was very nice, something that they will feel good about themselves. Okay, all right. So this is what we'll be giving them by tomorrow, and I think we have. Also, this is the pink. So this is what we'll be giving out. Okay, to our people because our bus conductors and our drivers, and those are the first people you see when you get into Lagos. Okay, those are the people you see when you get into Lagos. So let's just try and see how the Ratel movement can begin to, you know, make these guys feel. It's not about. I see we value people who are doing things for others. So if you are going out, I see Pressy TV. I thank you so much, Pressy TV. I see you go into the prisons, you know, interacting, seeing how those guys can, you know, be better people. Amazing. Some of you go to elderly people's homes. Some of you, just some of you go to widows. So I told my team, and I sat with some of my leaders. I said, look, we already have the less privileged and in our midst. What do we do about the people who are also who are striving, who are making sure that they're managing to earn a living and they don't want to go into crime? Now most of these conductors and all that. So I said, let's make them feel worthy of themselves. Let's encourage them to clean up themselves, to be better in hygiene. This is for a better country. So we want to face that. And wherever you are as a Ratel, face or do the same thing. It doesn't have to be one place all the time. It doesn't have to be only to the orphans. It doesn't have to be only to the beggars. It doesn't have to be only lift people anywhere you find yourself. Be a lifter. Okay? If God has given you authority wherever you are, use it for the common good of man. Okay, because at the end of the day, you will be so angry that if you leave this world and say, what is the legacy you left? Nothing. If all the legacy you had is just for you and yourself alone. Okay, so please, that's what we're doing for tomorrow. I don't know what the time should be, but it's going to be in the morning. I'll be there live, and of course we'll make some videos and we'll go to share right here on the channel and also on all the social media handles. Anyways, today seems like maybe the number is not going through. I don't know, but I have not gotten a call, and that is fine. Like I said, we are building the momentum little by little. We're taking our time, taking our time, taking our time, taking our time, taking our time. Okay, so if there's not going to be a question that will be answered, I'm just going to ask one, two questions on the chat box, and whoever gets the answer is going to have the cash prize before in time we come on YouTube. I'll leave the question on YouTube, and anybody who answers it will get a cash prize. I think that's what I will do. What have we spoken about? Okay, okay. Also too, thank you very much, man. Um, we saw the boy. I don't know what his handle is again, but it's a young Nigerian lad that was able to make a blender, that was able to make what's this projector. I know a lot of you science inclined young chap, and VDM saw that video, and somebody gave VDM $50,000 cash. Everybody say integrity. I can't hear you. Say integrity. Say power. Say power. Integrity is the best currency. As a Nigerian, as a Ratel, integrity is the best currency. VDM has been able to prove that if you have integrity, you will go far. And I want to go far. So I'm trying my best to be like VDM. For those of you who still get angry at VDM, who I don't understand, you cannot be sleeping through a revolution. You cannot actually be finding yourself fighting grace. VDM is like an idea whose time has come. Martin Luther King said, there is no greater power than an idea whose time has come. You cannot fight it. You actually find yourself fighting against God. Stop hating on grace, because grace will disgrace you. It will. It's been more than 2 years. You've prophesied he's going to go down. He's going to do this. He will not make it. Very soon he will fizzle away. He's waxing up even stronger. Is that not enough? Are you daft? What more do you need to understand that the hand of God is right with this man? The Bible book of Proverbs, chapter 16, verse 17, or 16, verse 7, it says that when a man's way pleases the Lord, he causes even his enemies to be at peace with him. Is it not shocking to you to see what VDM did, or how VDM and Obi Kubana have come together. His ways pleases God. Whatever fight anyone is having, automatically, somehow, they will be at peace with him. VDM called Don Jazzy Arts. When you call somebody artist, like they become your enemy. But what happens when your way pleases God? Even your enemy will send you 100 million. You are fighting grace. The things that VDM has done are too numerous to remember. Too numerous. And Obi Kubana, a very smart, intelligent business tycoon who deserves that spot. Remember what caused the trouble? When VDM was going back and forth with Iyabo Ojo and all that, Iyabo's partner, Paulo, the music exec, Paulo, brought out a statement that all his friends should stop talking, like you have to stand with him. At that point, Tunde no stop posting VDM. That was when Obi Kubana brought out a statement that most of these young children, they don't respect their elders. And VDM knew he was referring to him, and he got haywire, But what did Obi Kubana do? As a smart, intelligent businessman, he did not respond. Sometimes silence is golden. He knew that if he had responded, he was going to inherit another man's war. But for the 8 laws of power, do not inherit another man's war. Take the form of the bottle. Don't be so stiff. Be fluid. Obi Kubana became fluid. He was watching the scenario. He knew that VDM was amassing a whole lot of followers because he had integrity. That currency that he had is what is speaking for him. So Obi Kubana kept his cool. He did not throw him away. And today, what has happened? Obi Kubana is still in the good books of VDM. He's a businessman. You know that VDM has following a large one at that. Does he want to lose that amount of people over somebody else's war? That he was not there when he started, that he's not interested in? There is no amount of friendship that would have made him fight with VDM. All because his friend Paulo said this or that. Business acumen, smart business lesson to learn from Obi Kubana. I call it business 101. Boss, you try. A man you be. I appreciate that. So, don't go be on the bandwagon of people who are angry at VDM for no reason. Many of you will just, when you find somebody who is in loggerheads with VDM, you automatically love that person. Just the way it was with China Ross. VDM and China Ross had issues. Everybody that didn't like VDM, they went and support China Ross. Where is China Ross today? VDM is an idea whose time has come. You cannot stop it. Trust me. If you are somebody who reads wide, you understand that there are 3 phases of truth. 3 phases. The first phase of truth is 1, it will be ridiculed. They will laugh at it. Hey, oh, who is this VDM boy, this cho guy? He talks too much, cho. This, he will be ridiculed. While he's doing that, he's getting the job done. While you are doing that, he's stopping a lot of things scam that are going online. He's bringing back our girls from Ivory Coast. He's doing so many things. He's reducing prices of goods, phones. The second part is that it's going to be fought vehemently. So it will be fought left, right, or center. And you who don't like VDM, you are part of the people who have played the number 2 part of truth. Fighting left, right, center, calling names, this, that, you understand? But the third and final stage of truth, after being fought vehemently and fiercely, is that it is accepted to be so because it is self-evident. That's the final stage of truth, because you cannot hide truth. Everybody will have to accept it because it is self-evident. And that is the phase that VDM is right now. It is self-evident. You are seeing proofs. People are giving VDM millions of naira, thousands of dollars. Take. I'm supporting you with this. We're not even talking about. I I dare to say that in Nigeria, as we speak, if there is one man with integrity walking the surface of the earth, that man is VDM. I don't know about me. Even me, I can't even trust myself. I'm still in the process of working on how to handle money and how to react when there's a lot of money in my system. So I can't trust myself, but I can trust VDM because he has shown workings. He has shown workings. A VDM is what all of us need to be. A VDM is what all Nigerians need to be. A man who cannot be bought. A man who has stood the test of times. It is not easy to be that person. It is not easy to conquer greed. That's why I give my definition of fraternity as an ideology that is embedded in integrity and the conqueror of greed. Embedded in integrity. You know what something to be embedded in something means? And the conqueror of greed. If you've been able to do that in your life, you've lived a good life. All right. Yeah, okay. No play, no play. I see you, Ginger. I see you, Ginger Cakes. I see you. What's up? What's going on today? I'm so sorry I can't see those on IG, but I know you're right there. I know you're showing some love. Um, Probably next week we should be able to, do some more. Be able to, send them. Let me ask a question. Um, okay. So, Skid Maker video called out on December 31st, 2024. So, let me ask a question. This is question number 39. I want to ask question number 39. And the question is, who is the skit maker VDM called out on December 31st, 2024? Who is the skit maker? All right. So that will be the question for the weekend, and whoever gets it first. Remember, you need to be following us on our socials and subscribe to our YouTube channel. And whoever gets it first will be the one that will win the prize. Will be the one that will win the prize. So who is that on December 1st? Still about 5 minutes to go. So I can call the number again. It's right there. It's 08027652817. Donald, you can call in to answer the question, but the question we're asking right now is right there. Who is the skit maker VDM called on December 31st, 2024? That is one question we're just answering. Normally, people call in and they ask a lot of questions and they pick questions and then we answer. But it seems today a lot of people are quite busy, and me for one, I just want to talk about the events of the week. Next week we go hard on these questions and answer stuff. But for now, let's deal with this question, and whoever gets this answer first gets to be credited cash. So go ahead and take the challenge. Donald, AK, I see you. I see you, Donald. I see you. I see you. It's amazing having all you wonderful people on the live today. We've just been exchanging, pleasantries and sharing the ideas of how to build a better nation, a better Nigeria. And all right, so we got an answer. Yeah. Donald AK, you are the first person to answer this question. So you are going to get the cash prize. You have the number on the screen. Please, you will send your details right there, and that is where you will be credited. The answer to that question, who did very dark man call out on December 31st, 2024, is Carter Afe. We're just talking about Carter Afe right now. Yes. So that was a person video called that. So yes, Donald AK, you've gotten the answer. Thank you very much. We're gonna have to credit you that and make sure that you guys join us. You are correct. Of course, you are correct. You are correct. You are correct. Donald. You are correct. You got it. You got it. You got it. So send your details to the number. You are very correct. You are very correct. Ginger, I see you. Ginger cake. Ginger cake, how you doing? Ginger cake, D1 is not the answer. Sorry, D1 is not the answer. 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 Let me see. Ginger cake, from where you are, you can pick a question. Pick a question from number 1 to 100, and we can just you can ask. So let's see if you can get anyone before we go. Pick a question, Ginger cake. Ginger cake. Sure, Donald, you pick. You've gotten one answer. Question number two. Let me see. No, number two is not available. Number two is not available. Number six. Do we have number six? Number six is not available. Pick another. From 1 to 100. 99. So let's look at 99. 99. Okay, we've got 99 right here. We got 99 right here. So let's look at 99. What's the question? Wow. Jonathan AK, you God, this is you got 5 seconds anyway. You got 5 seconds to answer this question. Are you ready? You got 5 seconds to answer this question, Donald. Are you ready? Okay. What VDM's NGO is called what? VDM's NGO is called what? One, two, three, four, five. You couldn't get it, Donald. You couldn't get it, Donald. Okay, let's go to Ginger. Ginger said number 22. Number 22. Number 22. Let's see if we have number 22 in the building. All right, we've got number 22 for Ginger. Ginger, here you go. Number 22. Whoa. Ginger, are you ready? Oh, wow. Ginger, you got that already, but that's not your question. So sorry. I'm going to ask you the question you picked, which is number 22. Are you ready for number 22, Ginger? After you don't spy finish, after you don't use ChatGPT. Ginger, are you ready for number 22? Your question is right here. Are you ready for number 22? You are ready? Okay. All right. So the question is, what month did VDM successfully open its NGO? What month did VDM successfully open its NGO? 22. You have 5 seconds going. One, two, three, four, five, and that's it. Ginger, you were not fast enough. Ginger, you don't look tired. You don't look tired. You don't check Google. You don't check ChatGPT. Oh, Ginger, you could not get the question, the answer to that. You want this? Should I give the people the answer? No, I'll keep it so that when they try again, I will keep it. I will not give the answer to that. What month did VDM successfully open its Ginger, you don't spy. Ginger, you don't spy. No, 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 no. The correct answer is Ginger, October. Ginger is correct. October is correct. But Ginger, you were late. You were late. You were late. But anyways, Donald, an answer. So that's one for you. Ginger, what I'm going to do for you because you were late and to encourage you, I will still give you. I will try and give you half of the price cash. Half of the price cash for participating. So what you do is send your details to. I know you did not spy, but you were late. You were slow. Yes, you were. You. I know you are a Ratel Ginger from what you are. I know, I know, I know, I know you know it. I know you know it. So let me compensate you. Really? But it came in so late. But it came in. Did you see me? It came in so late. Did you see me when I was counting? Normally, that's why you're supposed to call. So you can answer on the go. Anyway, Ginger, we are going to give the price. We are going to give you the price. But you need to call in. next time. Oh yeah, call in. Ginger, call. Call now. Let me see. It came in. Call, let me see. Call the number. Let me see. Let me talk to Ginger. Before you even get this money now. Call. Call now, Ginger. Let me see. I'm right here. Let me see if it's the number that's not going. Oh, my fellas watching me on RG. What's up? How you guys doing? You loving the game so far? Ratel Movement here. You know what time it is. You ask the questions, you answer the questions, win some money. Make some money. It's Friday. Go shop some kwabi, no some kwabi, or you take some fish, or some asum, or some flying fish. Don't play. What you gonna learn? You'll learn the hard way by the time you have learned the chop for the weekend. I can't make calls. I can't even open my bank app. Donald, why can't you make calls? Are you not in Nigeria? Are you not in Nigeria? Call the number. I need to call the number. Ginger, call the number. Anybody who's in line, call the number and go for the question because we're about to sign out. And you're supposed to call the number to participate, but I try to do it on the chat session so that some of you will have the chance. How are you guys doing? I'm sorry. Okay. Ginger, are you trying to call this next time I will call in? Okay. So Ginger, you're not trying to call in. Remember to send where to send your number, your details to, since you cannot call in now. Remember where to send your details to so we can get you credited. All right, guys. I want to say a big thank you to everybody who participated in today's episode. Man, is my hair not too black? So, yeah. Which kind of style is this? This is the style they call Ozigi Zaga. Have you seen the style? Hey, Wahala. Don't be small thing, no Ratel movement. Don't play. I need to also hit the gym, man. I'm getting too fat. What do you guys think? Need to represent the brand, man. Hmm? Okay. Should I send account? You know, said did you answer Alex? Did you answer question? Alex, did not answer question. You say send account. Send account for what? Alex, call in and answer a question. They can send account if you get it. You call this number. You pick a question. If you get it correctly. Alex, do you understand? And you have 5 seconds to answer when you do call. So that's how we do, Alex. You call the number, you pick a question from number 1 to 100, and then if you get the answer correctly, you will get credited with the cash prize. It's that simple. And you have just 5 seconds to answer the question. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and that will be all. So that's how you do it, Alex. Okay. So I know you're just getting back from just getting here. I understand, Alice. All right, I think somebody's calling right now. So let's see. Is that Alex? Hello. Okay, who's on the line, please? Oh, Donald, it's nice to have you on here. It's nice to have you on here. We just saw that you won on the chat. Do you want to try again before we go? Do you want to try one more question before we go? Okay, so you're picking that question now. 100. 100. Do I still have 100? No, 100 has been answered already. It's 98. Okay, let's see 98. Let's see 98. This is 98. Oh my god, this guy is just speaking all the is okay. Guys, listen. What is VDM followers called? Okay, you've got it, you've got it. Donald is here killing it. So Donald has gotten two tonight. Donald, you can call back again. Okay, you can call back before I go. But you've gotten this one. Yes, you can. Yeah, you can call back. It's all people can try. Okay. So Donald just got the answer for what are VDM followers. Man, I think this should be the simplest of questions. If you don't know this, man, it'll be so painful. What are VDM's followers called? The easiest of questions. The easiest of questions. Anyways, where is oh wow, this is all the way from Ghana. Hello, hello, yeah, hello. Good evening. Who's on the line, please? Alex is calling from Ghana. Oh wow, amazing. So you like to answer a question? Choose a question. Wow, Alex. Alex, it seems Alex is calling from Ghana. Oh my god, I think the power just went off, but we'll still try. I'll still try and hold it down before we go. Alex is calling all the way from Ghana. Okay, Alex, you know what? Pick a question. Pick a question, Alex. How do we even credit you, Alex? Do you have a Nigerian bank account? How do we credit you? How do we credit you? You have a Nigerian bank? Number 40. Number 40. Number 40. Um, who is the Ratel leader? Alex, that's number 40. Yeah, who's the you were calling me? Okay, so who is the Ratel leader in Badagry, Lagos? Alex, you have 5 minutes. 1 minute, people, 1 minute. Just Alex, try and answer the question. Let's see. Let's see, Alex. Yeah, hello. Sorry, I had to I had to go put on the generator. You know, this is Niger area, and sometimes we have the power going off and on. So who do we have on the line, Colin? Ginger. Ginger is the one that did the number for October. That got the one for October, right? Okay. Ginger. Now choose a question. Choose a question. Yeah. Number 60. Do I have up to no? Number 60 have been answered. You can take from 64 down to 70. Yeah, 60, 70. All right, let's do this. Number 70. This is number 70. The question is, how old was VDM 2 years ago? How old was Very Dark Man 2 years ago? You are correct. All right, you got it. So you can call back. Okay, you can call back again. You can call back after this. Yeah, let's see how it goes. All right. Okay. All right. So let's just recap. We've asked us some couple questions in today's game, and thank you, Ginger. Thank you, Alex. Thank you, Donald, for being part of this, and other guys who have been. So the question that was just answered by Alex, how Ginger is how it was in game 2 years ago. The answer is 28. So that means VM is starting now. Then Donald, you got the question for what skit maker did VM call out in December 2024, sorry, December 31st, 2024. And that skit maker is Kada Efe. And then I asked VDM's NGO is called what? I don't know who. Donald, you could not get it. I think Ginger said the. No, Donald could not get it, so nobody got that. And then we have in what month did VDM successfully open his NGO? And that is the month of October, which Ginger said he answered on time. And then Donald answered what is VDM's followers called? Of course, the Ratels. So that's how we come to the end of the show. Alan, you got I See Miracle, but you were late. You were late. But you were late. Yes, I See Miracle is correct. Oh, you were late. But in any case, we will give it to you. So, for the winners who had won today, please send in your account details to this number. We're about press for time, and we're about to sign out. Join us next week, same time. We will be live, and this time we hope to have more fun and more people doing this. Tomorrow, we'll be out. I don't know if I can come on live, but we'll be out as Ratels. Like I said, sharing out some stuff to the road workers and commuters. So, like I said, we're going to be giving the perfumes, body sprays to the bus conductors. That's what we'll be doing tomorrow, showing them that hygiene is good. They should look clean. As Ratels, we must make sure that the people in our society who are serving us, they look the best. And then for the commuters who want to pay their transportation, to where they are going, that's just the way to end the year for us as members of the Ratel family. So wherever you are, so Ratel, keep lifting people, keep doing your best, keep making sure that your light shine. I mean, that's what VDM told us. The number is right here for all you guys. Please, if you want today, send in your details so you can be credited. My name is Don Kaloti. Follow us still at Ratel Media Network on all socials, on YouTube. Make sure you're live on YouTube because this is where we stream most of the time. Then you can follow us for the recap on a weekly basis on Instagram, Facebook, and also sometimes on TikTok. But we'll be getting on TikTok more most of the time. So thank you guys very much for participating. I appreciate you all. It's the Ratel Media Network. It's Don Kaloti right here. This is the Ratel Movement game show, and we are signing out. Ratels, Ratels, Ratels. Bye bye, guys. Don't play. As you play, you're gonna learn and you learn. Bye bye.